How's it going, everyone? Mush back at it with another video, another week, another batch of new PC game releases. Quite a lot of new titles this week. A lot of lower key titles, of course, but some stuff to keep on your radar. Maybe add to your Steam wish list. You guys know what the deal is. But let's get right into it. We got a free-to-play game to start things off, and that is Roller Champions. Been announced from Ubisoft for quite a while, but Roller Champions is dropping, and it is dropping very soon, coming May 25th. It is a 3v3 new sports-style game, a 3v3 sports game where you go head-to-head against the opposing team through speed, wit, crushing tackles, and daring dodges. Be the first team to reach 5 points by throwing the ball through the hoop. Now, free-to-play game from Ubisoft, I feel like those words would already get a little bit of skepticism going, but I like the style of the game. It seems unique, if nothing else, and I'm hoping that for sure, I think that this game is going to have quite a bit of interest right out the gate. I feel like this is going to be a game a lot of streamers are going to be playing. It's going to have a lot of interest, at least for the first 72 hours or so to speak. When it comes to games like this, it's all about sustainability. Can you sustain a player base for the long term? We'll see how that turns out. This does look like a game where it's a unique enough title where I do think some people are going to check it out. Is it going to be as big? Like, what I'm thinking of when I see this game is I'm getting Rocket League vibes all day long where, you know, it's a little bit of a charming title, it's a little over the top, and hopefully, you know, I don't think it's going to be as big as Rocket League, let's be frank on that, but hopefully it, you know, carves out its own audience outside of the first week or so, but that'll be dropping May 25th. Alright, couple of games coming to Steam, a lot of interesting titles. First of all, this one just came on my radar, Unexplored 2, The Wayfarers Legacy. Man, this game from an art style standpoint, another one that looks fantastic. Unexplored 2, The Wayfarers Legacy is a challenging roguelite RPG with a tabletop feel, a node-based open world, and a cool twist on permadeath. It creates a vast, rich fantasy world for you to discover. It has a cool twist on permadeath. Your character may die, but the world might persist. The game is ambitious, procedural action RPG without grind, XP, or gold. Instead, the story is all about your choices and their consequences as history unfolds. As the Wayfarer, you take on the quest to destroy the staff of Yonder, for which you'll have to traverse your world. Along the way, you'll meet tribes, encounter magical creatures, and explore ancient ruins to discover mystical weapons and historic items. Again, presentation-wise, game looks awesome, so from that standpoint, definitely won me over. There is a demo available right now, and the full game will be out May 27th. Next up, we have a Moo Lander, an action-adventure 2D adventure platformer where you take control over your civilization's last remaining spaceship to scour varied environments in search for the source of infinite amounts of milk, tame the mighty cows, discover hidden secrets, solve puzzles, and fight intelligent enemies. Another one that, you know, has a pretty interesting art style. Obviously, the vibe of the game is definitely a little bit more comedic when you're trying to find the last remnants of milk and you got, you know, enemy cows and whatnot. That is definitely a little wild. I should say advanced cow AI, I guess would be the right terminology to use. You do also have multiplayer. You can play with up to 4 friends. Moo Lander itself also has a demo, also out May 27th. Alright, here's a big release coming from Pathia Games, My Time at Sandrock. Obviously, many of you probably played My Time at Portia, but now we have My Time at Sandrock. Travel to the desert community of Sandrock and take on the role of a fledgling builder. Use your trusty toolset to gather resources, construct machines, and turn your rundown workshop into a well-oiled production facility to save the town from the jaws of economic ruin. Now, this game is hitting early access, so bear that in mind. The game takes place in a wholesome post-apocalyptic world 300 years after the Day of Calamity destroyed most modern technologies, and again, you'll have to transform a rundown workshop into a well-oiled production facility. Game, once again, has an incredibly charming and more simplistic visual style, much like My Time at Portia, but it'll be interesting to see how this game turns out as well. Interesting combat by the looks of it as well. My Time at Sandrock hitting early access on May 26th. Next up, we have Kao the Kangaroo. Throwback platformer here, inspired by the golden age of 3D platformers. Kao the Kangaroo returns in a whole new adventure. Embark on an epic journey, master magical gloves, explore lush environments, and take Kao through his most grand tale yet. Obviously, if you're a fan of old school platformers, this is going to be right up your alley, and like, who doesn't love a quality platformer with a charming as hell main character? That's what you're getting out of this one in Kao. Obviously something some people are probably going to be a bit nostalgic with, being inspired by the heyday of 3D platformers as well as building on KO's 21-year legacy. Kao the Kangaroo is packed with plenty of jumping, thumping, puzzle solving, and collecting, a whole new amazing adventure with all the charm you'd expect from not just the genre, but Kao himself. Expect a pretty charming experience, and again, a little bit more on the, lackadaisical side. Nothing to take too seriously, but Kao the Kangaroo, I'm sure, going to be a platformer a lot of you guys are at least going to have some interest in. Maybe not a day one pickup, but the wish list it goes, and maybe on a sale is when you're going to pick it up, Humble Bundle, things like that. Kao the Kangaroo drops May 27th. Next up, maybe the biggest release all month, and that is Sniper Elite 5, coming May 26th. Now, I am unsure whether or not this game is going to be on PC Game Pass. I am 99% sure that it is, but like the wording is very used, and I'm pretty sure it will be coming to PC Game Pass. So, like, if you want to play it that way, I think you will have the opportunity to do so. I'll let you guys know when the game officially drops. But yeah, Sniper Elite 5 is the latest Sniper Elite title coming from Rebellion. Sniper Elite 4 was a great title. That game was also on Game Pass, but I think that game was only on Game Pass on console, and then maybe it got added to PC later on. So again, I'll let you guys know when I know more information. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on PC though. But nonetheless, it will be available on Steam as well, of course, and this one is going to have improved co-op mechanics, a lot of customization, and of course, a lot of gruesome kills. Sniper Elite 5 is due out on May 26th. And lastly, I do want to give a shout to Floppy Knights, coming from Rose City Games. Meet the Floppy Knights, tangible projection summoned from floppy disk, tactics fused with card game mechanics as Phoebe and Carlton, a brilliant young inventor, and her robot arm bestie square off in turn-based battles. Select your knights, hone your deck, and execute your strategy for victory. Definitely got like an old school Cartoon Network visual style. I hate to say Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends again, but like that's immediately what I'm thinking when I see this game. But I use that comparison a lot. There's a lot of games that take the Foster's look, and I mean there's probably other shows that I can compare it to outside of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, but that's the show I always think of. Card battlers that are done uniquely, I think, always have an audience that they can carve out. It's a genre that honestly I never really thought would be something that has gotten as popular as it is, infusing like card games with like different styles of gameplay. Slay the Spire was the one that really exposed me to that, but more and more of these are getting more and more popular, and seemingly, more people want to check out games like this. Floppy Knights itself, coming from Rose City Games, out May 24th. So that's going to do it for me. Again, this week, relatively notable week. You got a free-to-play and a pretty notable one in Roller Champions that's been in development for a while. Sniper Elite 5, I think, is pretty good. And then everything else is, like, notable lower-key titles. Like, My Time at Sandrock, that's a notable game. Unexplored 2, The Wayfarers Legacy, like maybe not a lot of you guys didn't know about it, but I think that game looks fantastic from a visual style. So hopefully we got some solid stuff this week. Hopefully you guys got some stuff that you're not picking up. Wish list they go, and you guys know how the game is played. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.